All of our reviews are from real HSN customers and verified purchases. We want to hear from you. Search Write a Review on hsn.com now.
You guys are such smart, savvy shoppers, and I love, oh my gosh, you guys, pages and pages and pages and pages and pages of so many people joining us on HSN's Facebook page, which is where you can be part of the conversation. So good morning to Lisa and Janelle and Jules and Vicky, Geraldine. She says, let's shop. Judy's here, loving Cora's, loving tan towels, and I'm loving on you. My name is Valerie Stepp. You're watching Wake Up Beautiful. We get together and do this every Wednesday morning. Next Wednesday, actually, I'm gonna not be here, but Debbie Denman's gonna take you shopping, so you're not gonna wanna miss that. I know she's gonna be, yeah, my producer goes, what? Yeah, I'm gonna be off. I'm taking a vacation. Nobody freak out. I'm just take a few days off. All right, you guys, here's a great way that I could give you $25 to shop here at HSN. Just hop into the chat and answer our social question of the week, which is, if I could give you 6 extra minutes in the day, what would you do with it? Would you have an extra cup of coffee? Would you sit and listen to music? Would you call your best friend? Would you paint your nails? Would you like your hair to grow? Believe it or not, we have an item for you that's from Capillus that in 6 minutes, we can actually help your natural hair regrow. I know it's astounding. We're gonna take a look at it. It's our best buy of the day. Let's look at our Today Special. It's not every day that you can look at a before and after and without a shadow of a doubt, you see results. Here is something that's a very serious topic. It's something that men and women have shied away from talking about, but we're gonna empower you. We're gonna give you your hair back. Look at this before and these afters. Where you see thinning, sparse, balding looking areas where you look like you don't have hair, we can actually help regrow your hair naturally over time, over the course of maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, a year, but it's your real hair. Imagine having access to something that is doctor recommended, that is FDA cleared, that you own for a lifetime, that you never have to buy any replacement parts, that you use in the privacy of your own home, and only takes 6 minutes a day. Sit in quiet, sit in peace and quiet, listen to music, read a book, check your social media, do your emails, prep your lunch, pack your, your dinner, whatever it is. Capillus is here at HSN. You've seen in all the biggest major doctor's offices, you've seen it in magazines, you've seen it on you've seen it everywhere. What we've done here for our HSN customer is given you a 1-day opportunity to regrow your own hair. We put together an exclusive configuration. This is where it all starts. Under this Capillus cap, which just looks like a ball cap, you can see those red lights. That's 202 lasers that are helping to stimulate the follicles and regrow your natural hair. You are also getting the rechargeable battery, so you never have to replace anything. You're getting rechargeable batteries, you're getting a case for that. You're getting adapters. If you were to take this with you to other countries, you've got multiple different adapters. You've got a customized hard shell case to protect your investment. And yes, I said investment, because this is an expensive purchase, but it's a purchase that you own for you. This is an investment in yourself. Now, this is actually something that you can share with your husband, your spouse, your children, your best friend, whomever you want to. We are doing something that has never been done before. It's the lowest price we've ever done. Just the Capillus cap and configuration with the battery and everything is $1,999. I know, take another sip of your coffee. It's a lot of money, right? We're including for the very first time the Capillus Cap Plus Activator. It's like a serum for your scalp. It's a leave-on treatment. Never been done before. We've included this. So you saw that value was nearly $2,060. We've decided we're gonna take $660 off and send you this entire configuration delivered directly to your door with a first flex payment. It's not layaway. So we break up your payments because we know it's a lot. Your first flex pay on any major credit card is going to be $279.80. Free shipping and handling, and you pay it off over time. Now here's the thing. You're probably saying to me, Valerie, how am I supposed to know if this is working? We've extended our return policy. So you have 6 months, you have 180 days to try this system before you decide whether you're seeing the sprouts, the new baby hairs, the regrowth, or you want to send it back for a full refund of your purchase price. We are that confident in this system. So, we also have HSN. If you have your HSN credit card, you get an extra flex. That's imperative. What is that, Kyle? What's the extra flex payment come out to? Okay, $233.17 with the 6 months, and then this also comes with a 2-year warranty. So I know that that's a lot of things, and we're gonna educate you on how this works, why this works, but if you wanna get Autoship, what does Autoship mean? Because you own the cap for life. You own the 202 layers. You don't have to replace anything. That means you're gonna get the activator every 30 days. You can customize when you get this delivered, and it'll be only $30.50 on your credit card if you want to take Autoship into consideration. Now, we have many, many people who have sent in testimonials, but one of our favorite celebrity stylists, who maybe you see here on the network, Martino Cartier, has a very personal story that he would like to share you. So take a listen to Martino's testimony.
My name is Martino Cartier, celebrity stylist. When I turned 40 years old, I noticed my hairline was really starting to thin, and I was starting to panic. So I found a hair restoration surgeon, world-renowned guy, right here in Florida. So I went to him and I had the transplant. I spent a lot of money, and he told me, you really should protect your investment. And by doing that, I want you to get this capilless laser cap. And what it's gonna do, it's gonna stop the hair from falling out that you already had with the surgery. Plus, it's gonna help other hair come in thicker and more fuller, like when you were younger. Being a celebrity stylist, I have access to the best of the best. So if I choose capilless, you should too. FDA approved, clinical results, you're gonna love your hair.
Imagine loving your hair. Imagine seeing hair where you never thought you could see it again. All right, a one-day only opportunity, no prescriptions, no doctor visits, no back-end, subscription or anything. You own the device, all right? And I wanna introduce you, this is the cap, just to show you. It does come out from the capilless cap. So that's the technology, that's the FDA cleared device. This is just a nice little ball cap that's included, because you're just gonna set this on your head and you'll watch the lasers come on. Let me introduce you to our special guest. Barry Pintar has not only trained physicians, he's been in the industry for over 30 years, and he is considered the hair loss expert. Also with a very personal story, and joining us via Skype, Barry, you know how near and dear this product is to my heart and to my family, and how many lives it has changed, and I would love to give you the floor to be able to educate and help our consumers. And I want to let everybody know we are on Facebook. If you guys have any questions, this man right here, Barry's the expert, and he can answer them for you. So let's start, Barry. Let's go to the nitty-gritty. Let's have the hard-hitting conversations about hair loss and how we can regrow our natural hair.
Yeah, let's do it. And when you say hard-hitting conversation, as you mentioned, I have worked in the largest medical facilities in the world with the best doctor groups in the world who specifically specialized in hair loss. It was my job to explain to people what's happening and if there are or are not solutions. In the beginning, we didn't have a lot to say, but here's the one thing I would love you to hear me say more than anything else. In the last 10, 15 years, the medical community has advanced so far where we can actually stand here today and offer you an FDA-cleared, which we'll explain what that means, medical device that you own that, listen to what we can legally say, to help stop hair loss and help cause hair regrowth. That's gigantic. Just take a peek at some of these before and afters. Then we'll show you the animation so we can explain to you what's happening. And as Valerie said, please send in your Facebook questions. I'd love to answer them. So what's happening? What you're looking at here here is what happens during hair loss. Some people think their follicles get clogged. I've heard all kinds of reasons why, but what's really happening is your follicle is getting smaller and smaller. It's called miniaturization in the medical community until it eventually dies and it's dead and gone. That's permanent baldness. So what does the medical community not only want to do, but can do in 2020? We want to catch that follicle before it dies and bring it back to life. Look at Daniel, because now it'll make sense. So Valerie, as you look at that before, you see scalp, right? You think, oh, that's just scalp, the hair's gone. That is not true. Daniel was suffering from miniaturization. Again, with hair loss happens. That's how it happens. So there are tiny baby fine hairs here. Now marry that with the animation we just looked at. Those tiny fine baby hairs were treated with this medical device, actually regrew back to their healthy state. So Daniel's little fine thinning hair grew back to healthy state. And in the after, it looks like, what is this guy doing? Is he wearing like a man weave? No, he actually regrew his follicles back into the healthy state. That's pretty exciting stuff.
It's so exciting and so empowering and so much confidence, and it's changing people's lives. I mean, the fact of the matter is this is a real concern. But it doesn't have to be the end-all be-all. You don't have to accept that you are not gonna have hair in places that you used to have hair. You can actually grow real hair, your very own hair, but it takes time, you guys. This is not an overnight one and done thing. You're going to need to commit. You ready for this? Not 60 minutes a day, not 16 minutes a day, 6 minutes a day. In 6 minutes, it's gonna go by like that. It automatically, let me show you. Actually, I'll use mine, then I'm right here. So let me show you right here. I want you guys to see that you're not tethered to a wall, okay? So it's a rechargeable device. Here's the cap. What you do is you press one on or off button right here, okay? Let me show you. Press it, hold it, and then you'll see these little lights come on and it'll start to beep. Now notice, the cap did not come on until it's activated by going on my head. And then the lights are gonna come on. You see that? You guys see the lights? Just so you guys could, okay, you can see the lights. Okay, just checking. And it goes to work. It automatically shuts off. You don't have to set a timer. You don't have to figure out, I don't feel any heat, Barry. I don't feel anything activate. Like I just wear in a ball cap, right, for 6 minutes a day. And then I'm gonna stimulate those follicles where they're maybe kind of lying dormant and activate them and grow real hair. But correct me if I'm wrong, like even if I have like all of this hair, like hair takes time to grow because it's real hair. Like this isn't something like I'm gonna plug in and all of a sudden sprouts are gonna pop out, right?
Exactly, and that's a huge, important point. This is not a cosmetic device. This is a real medical device that is FDA cleared. Let me explain what FDA cleared means, because that's super important, because you're hearing so much about it right now. If you heard me in the past, you've seen me use two words over and over again. We're now hearing it at press conferences all the time, and that is this. To get an FDA clearance, you have to prove to the FDA that this technology with 202 professional-grade lasers, truly the one that doctors give to their patients, and number one, has effectiveness, what's called efficacy. Now track with me here. What that means is, don't take Valerie's word for it, or mine, or Martino's, or the doctors that you'll see during this program, but the FDA says this technology will effectively help to stop hair loss and will effectively help to regrow hair. Think about that. The FDA says that. But you're also hearing a second word these days, that word safety. You know, as we're looking for the vaccine, we're looking for something that's effective and safe. Well, because this is FDA cleared, and you will see that on your box when you get it home, this FDA cleared here. What that means is the FDA also says this technology is safe. So it will effectively and safely help to stop your hair loss and help to regrow your hair. Valerie, I emphasize that, and I always explain that to the men and women I met because that's so important, because you talked about the investment. You know, so many of us have tried so many things for so many years, and some of us have just given up. Well, again, if you hear me say nothing else, medical technology has advanced to the point where you now can do something with an FDA-cleared product at home in 6 minutes once a day to actually help to stop hair loss and help help to cause hair regrowth with a product that is assembled right here in the USA with customer service that'll be there for you during the whole time.
I love it. We do have some questions that are coming in, but for those of you that are just joining,
Great.
I want to just express this one-day offer because a lot of you have heard of Capillus. You've seen it in doctor's offices. This is physician recommended. We have the lowest price we've ever done and the biggest configuration. So just to show you, of course, you're going to get the cap. It's a ball cap and it is removable. You can put on any other cap you want. We actually have a couple other caps online, or you can just wear it as is, okay? This is what has the 202 lasers inside. It is rechargeable, it is cordless. You don't have to worry about it. You're getting the additional adapters so that you can take this with you on the go. You're getting your storage pouch. You're getting your plug wall-in unit. You're also getting a custom, this is really important, I love this customized, lightweight, hard shell case so that you can keep your investment intact and safe and protected in between uses, right? So this is where I would keep mine. Then you're also getting today, and I think it's actually, where's it on this side? You're also getting the activator, which is like a serum, okay? You're gonna put this on at night. It's totally separate from your treatment, but it's really, you know, you put a serum on your face, right? We wanna get you the very best results with your Capillus, so we've included that for the very first time. You can get Autoship, which would mean that you would just get the activator, that serum, each and every month that you elect to. That's gonna cost you $30. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. You can stop the Autoship at any time. The biggest investment, the biggest purchase today, the biggest choice you have to make is this going to work for me? And we're gonna help you decide whether it is or isn't. But the value is saving you $660. That's a lot of money, you guys, on a piece of FDA medical cleared at-home laser therapy that you own. You own this forever. There's no recharge. You don't have to change any batteries or change any light bulbs or anything, but it's normally $2,060. Today, we have it for $13.99. I know you probably wanna do your research, but if you wanna pick yours up, we don't have a lot of these. We can't do this kind of value for this long. So $279 and change on any major credit card. And here's the clincher. It takes time to grow hair. So we extended your return policy. Instead of 30 days, we're doing 180 days because we want you to see valid, visible results that we do have, you know, clinical shown. I'm wearing it right now. It's not hot, it's not cumbersome, it's not falling off, and I can literally just relax and sit there and use it. We're also giving you a 2-year warranty. So, Barry, we're gonna dive in to who can use this, because Tyra asked a very important question. I know we have some pictures to show different types of hair loss. So she's asking, what if you already have spots that appear bald on your head? Would you recommend this cap?
Okay, so who is this for and who is this not for? Excellent question, thank you for that. If you have fine baby hair, in other words, thinning hair, this is exactly perfect for you. But here's the bad news, and I hate to say it that way, but if you're shiny bald, remember what we talked about earlier about what's happening here. That means, unfortunately, that follicle is dead and gone. There's nothing to treat because we're treating the follicle or the root, in other words, the factory that regrows the hair. So if you're talking about spots that are shiny bald, and you know that if there's little baby fine hair there or not, even if it's tiny, super white, barely can see it. If there is that means obviously there's a follicle there that we can treat to bring back to full life. Now, what are your options? And by the way, as I'm talking here, you're looking at the charts that we use in medical offices to help classify where your hair loss is. There's a gentleman, you see the Norwood Hamilton classifications. I mean, guys, I know you watch this. I know you buy tons of these. You know, your hairline's receding. You're getting thin in the crown. You can stop that loss and regrow your hair. Ladies, a lot of times it's the parts getting wider, that you're getting thinner in the temple area. We can help to stop that loss and regrow your hair. But let me explain this to you, because again, when I met with you, I always explained what an FDA clearance is. Then I jumped right to what your options are, because I really want you to be able to make a wise, informative choice. Because ladies, you have 3 things that the medical community recognizes you can do. Men, you have 4. I talk about them all. I know I'm here to represent this Capillus cap because I do this when I train doctors and talk to patients. But in this case, I want you to understand your options so you can make an educated choice, okay? Track with me here because you've probably heard a lot of these. The first one is Rogaine, that the medical community recognizes, or minoxidil. Rogaine was the brand name. Minoxidil is the generic name. It's a topical that you put on and leave on twice a day. If you say, Barry, I've tried that and it didn't work, so nothing will work for me, not true, because they're all different, first of all. But I would also say, did you put it on and leave it on twice a day? If you didn't, you're not going to get the results because it's called compliance. We actually have that here at Capillus for folks who want to do that. Every now and again, you'll find someone who got good results and want to do that. But if you're not going to put it on and leave it on twice a day, it's kind of oily and has a foam that can turn into oil, you're not going to get results. But that's an option you have. I want to be straight up with you. Gentlemen only. Okay, remember, gentlemen have 4. There's something called Finasteride. Originally was called Propecia. It's a prescription you get from your doctor that you take orally that can have side effects, sexual side effects of low sperm count and of lack of libido. A prescription. All these you do for the rest of your life. The third one is PRP, where you go to the doctor's office, get shots in your head for the rest of your life. It's quite painful, and actually about 3 months of going to the doctor's office is the price of this cap, if I want to be honest. The fourth one is what's known as, let me use the big term, and I use these terminologies not to sound condescending, but because I know so many of you suffering from hair loss have spent hours online. This is called photobiomodulation, or low-level laser therapy, where literally, as you saw Valerie do and you're seeing me do now, you put it on your head for 6 minutes once a day. You can see the coverage. It's pretty much down to my ears. My temples are completely covered. And in 6 minutes once a day, you are, when we say doctor recommended, I want to take the water out of that term and tell you that doctors all over the world provide this to their patients because it's as easy as what Sonia's doing. And Sonia is actually getting a treatment. I mean, look at the coverage, ladies and gentlemen, on Sonia and Valerie. I mean, if you're suffering from hair loss, you're getting a lot of coverage. There are things out there that are just the size of a baseball plate, a dinner plate. There are things out there that only have 8 lasers in a comb. There are things out there that only have 40 lasers or 80 lasers. This is 202 lasers. Again, that's why we say this is the one your dermatologist or your hair specialist doctor would recommend to you, because you're getting, just to explain that price tag, you say, well, something was $400. Think about it. That was 8 lasers, not LEDs. Look at these lasers. They are, you can actually kind of see them stick up. Real medical grade, again, for those of you who've done your research, class 3R lasers that are reaching that follicle and actually bringing it back to full life.
Okay, we are going to go talk to a doctor in just a second, but Barry, I've got some great questions on Facebook. You know my girls and my guys that join me. So, is this a lifetime commitment? That's a question from Geraldine and from Amo. So basically, do I have to continue using this for the rest of my life?
So Geraldine and Amo, the answer is yes. All 4 of those, because think about it. You have a follicle on your head, most likely from androgenic alopecia, androhuman-genic inherited alopecia, the medical term for hair loss, that is programmed to die, to make you permanent bald. So what you're going to have to do is give that follicle what it needs. That's why this is so insanely popular, because it's 6 minutes once a day, compared to a topical that you put on and leave on twice a day. And by the way, all those infomercials you see out there, that's what that is. If anything's in a bottle, chances are good, and they say it's FDA approved, it's just minoxidil repackaged and rebranded. Not going to say anything bad about it, but I want you to know what's up. Yes, the rest of your life with minoxidil. Yes, the rest of your life with PRP, going to a doctor's office the rest of your life. Yes, the rest of your life for men only, taking a prescription into your body, when you can do something as natural as photobiomodulation, kind of like photosynthesis in a plant. That natural light actually stimulates the cells in that plant to grow. Valerie, that is exactly biomedically what's happening with this light that our skin and hair allow to pass through it, excite the mitochondria, make that follicle regrow back to healthy state.
I love that you have so much knowledge and information, and I know we do have some things I need to go over, but just one more question. I'm sorry, they're getting me ready. So, all right, so here's the thing.
Don't be sorry, I love it.
I know, I love these questions, and they're so important because there's so many people watching that have these questions but are afraid to ask, or have never sat with a professional like you, or have sat with a doctor and are embarrassed.
I get excited about this.
So now that we know that it's a lifetime commitment, it's only 6 minutes a day, but listen, the benefits are real. The question is, what is the lifespan of this technology? So yes, it's FDA cleared, but do I have to replace this in 5 years or 10 years?
Okay, so first of all, if you have a question that you haven't answered, we have a customer service department right here that is there to answer your questions all the time. Assembled in the USA, we're not going anywhere. We're going to walk you through this, and feel free to let us know by the 800 number or the email address. You'll get all that information in the packet here. Okay, in answer to your question, I have to break it down a little bit because these lasers here that you're seeing, remember, these are not LEDs, these are not Christmas tree lights. These individual lasers, check this out, because I know this is shocking, will last 83 years. I am not kidding, 83 years. Don't think LEDs. That's what the price point is. These are medical grade lasers, okay? Chances are good somewhere in your lifetime, just like a cell phone battery, you'll have to replace the battery. Well, guess what? Because we're right here in the USA, you give us a call, we'll help you out with that. If the dog eats your cord, right? You're saying, I just bought something for $1,399 and the dog ate my cord. Oh my gosh. No sweat. We are right here to help you get this replacement. Even beyond the 2-year warranty, we are not going anywhere. And I'll say this, Valerie, real quick. Folks, you've got to be so careful. And I say this from the bottom of my heart because the results are so amazing with this. And because so many doctors around the world use this, there are caps that look exactly like this from mystery countries where if you go online and type Capillus in Google or any search engine, you're going to get those caps that even they pay to come up before us. But I'm telling you, what you're buying a picture. You're going to get an upside down cereal bowl with Christmas tree lights in it that you thought you saved $1,000 for, and you just blew $1,000. So, Valerie, that's important for me to say because the answer to your question is when you get the real one, when you get what we're talking about, you can expect years and years and years of use. And you have any issue, you call us. We are here.
They are there for you, flexible, comfortable, not hot, not cumbersome. Yep. 6 minutes a day for astounding natural results. Results that are your very own hair. This is not like some placebo. This is not an instant fix. This is a commitment, but a commitment and an investment in yourself. So I just want to show you, I sort of activated the sides as if it was on my head so that you can see those 202 lasers, all right? So I want you to know this cap, okay, so here's the technology. It is flexible. This is going to fit, okay? So it just kind of molds and adjusts to your head. You can put on any cap that you want to or just not put on any cap at all, but we do include the cap for you. Today's price, I know that money is, you know, on everybody, the forefront of everybody's mind, but we're saving you $660 today and today only. I don't know exactly how many we have or how many we have left, but when they're gone, they're gone. Lowest price we've ever done. If you were to try to buy this tomorrow, you're gonna spend nearly $2,060. Today, you're putting a fraction of it down on a credit card. It's about $233 if you use your HSN card. And if you don't use an HSN card, it's about $279. We are giving you 180 days. That is 6 months. That's now until February to make your decision. Do you see new hairs sprouting up? Do you see that baldness, you know, that thinning of that sparse area, what looks like might be baldness? You see hairs popping up. We've got to give it time to grow. And this is doctor recommended, so I want you to listen to a doctor and take a listen to what she thinks about Capillus.
My name is Dr. Adrienne Daness. I'm a medical doctor. I also have a PhD. 2 years ago, I began to see a profound change in the quality of my hair. I have started to use Capillus, and I find it effective. It is very important for me that Capillus is FDA cleared. You put it on your head, you turn it on, one button, and you're done.
You're done. I mean, it's that easy. Honestly, do it like at night. Sit down, check an email, get your clothes ready for the next day. Before you know it, you've done your 6 minutes. It automatically shuts off when your time is done. You don't have to figure anything out. We are doing free shipping and handling. It does come with the hard shell case included. That's normally, you know, it's just an added value, right? Because you want to protect your investment. I also want to highlight too that you can wipe this out and sanitize it and let your husband use it. Let your sister use it. Let your daughter use it. Whoever's in your household, this is a one purchase that everybody can use, and there's no prescription, no doctor visit, no ongoing things that you have to worry about that you pay for. When you buy it and you pay it off, right? It's yours to keep. Okay, so one other thing that I wanted to mention, oh, Barry, I wanted to ask you, so for someone like myself, right, and somebody else had this question, I'm just now, when I'm in my 40s, starting to see sort of those little baby fine hairs get thinner right along, you know, my temple area. I'm not really at a level where I'm like, oh my gosh, but I'm noticing it. Is it gonna be harmful for me to use this now, or is this preventative to keep the hairs that I have growing for a longer time?
Yeah, and oh my gosh, not only will it be not harmful, it's going to be like food to your follicles. They're going to love it. The reason that this specific color spectrum of light reaches down to our follicle is our body loves this color. It's called 650 nanometers. I'm getting specific, but this is a very specific color spectrum of light that our body actually allows to pass into it because it loves it so much. If this were blue or green or purple, our body would block it. Our skin would actually block it. But your hair and your skin is going to allow this to reach down to the follicle like we saw in that animation, so it can stimulate the mitochondria in that cell, going back to science class. Again, very much like photosynthesis in a plant, so that it can regrow. And I'm telling you, so many people do use this as a beauty product. Even Sonia, who's sitting there right there with you. Sonia has a great head of hair, kind of like you do. But even before she was our model, she came to me and said, hey, Barry, I want you to know I use this every day. And you can see her use it as simple as it is. That's all you have to do. You push a button, you turn it on, and it will turn itself off in 6 minutes. But here's the giant thing. Here's the giant thing, Valerie, and I know you know this because we say it a lot, but I need to re-say it. The reason that you have until February 2020 to return this is we are talking about growing real hair. So if you have a class reunion in a month and you want great hair, please don't buy it. I don't want you to think some kind of, all of a sudden you're going to put it on your head and boop, all this hair is going to pop out. It's not. It's exactly what you said. You have tiny, fine baby hair. You don't want it to get further, or there's someone watching at home who has a lot of fine baby hair. You want to start that treatment ASAP before that follicle is dead and gone. Actually begin the process of bringing that follicle back to life like we saw in that animation. So as the follicle and or root comes back to life, the hair gets stronger and healthier. And as we saw in Daniel in that before and after, what you thought was permanent baldness because you could see your scalp through your hair, all of a sudden has filled in because that follicle has come back to life, so that hair has come back to life. So by all means, you cannot start this process too soon, because even though we're freezing that follicle right there before we get that light to it, if we didn't get that light to it, it would die and be gone and be permanent baldness. So Valerie, I'm pointing my finger at you. Get it, share it with your husband, share it with anyone in your family who has the results, because if not, there will be a time down the road where you will say, I can't believe I didn't do this.
Yeah, and I love that this is in the privacy of your own home. You don't have to worry about it being invasive. You don't have to worry about, like, honestly, it's just the easiest thing. We actually do have some kind of fashion caps. So ladies, if you don't like the capillus ball cap, we've got these available for you on hsn.com, kind of a little like tweed, you know, little fashion cap. You can definitely still wear this, put it on your head. It's comfortable, it's lightweight, it's not hot. You own it forever. And today really is the very best opportunity to buy at the lowest price ever. Barry, we could spend hours together talking about this. Thank you for your time and your knowledge and for helping so many men and women, Barry.
So much of my pleasure. Looking forward to seeing you again.
All right, we'll see Barry later. All right, we want to invite you in to stay with us. We're gonna have more Wake Up Beautiful. Here's a little insight on some small businesses we've got. Take a look.
At HSN and QVC, we stand with Black-owned businesses. And in partnership with the NRF Foundation, we are shining a light on Black-owned small businesses with our Small Business Spotlight. Hear their unique stories of inspiration and innovation, and discover exciting products you'll love to shop. To learn more about these Black-owned businesses, visit hsn.com and qvc.com.
Never run out of the things you love with Autoship at HSN. Receive your favorite items with automatic deliveries and easily customize your shipping preferences. Plus, Autoship locks in your order price while enrolled. It's the smartest way to get more of a good thing. Search Autoship on hsn.com.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me tonight for a beautiful new routine.
Last year, QVC and HSN searched across America for the best and the brightest. These people and products were a big hit. Now here's your chance to be a part of something even bigger. Are you our next great discovery? We're searching for the big find. Show us what you've got, America. Applications open now. Search the big find on QVC.com and HSN.com for details.
The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
Well, hello there, my beauties. OMG, I just love reading all your comments. Yes, Lisa, we probably do have the same blouse on, little Juliana Rancic blouse. And I think it's awesome that all my girls are like talking to each other. You guys get to know each other. So we've got Paula and Lisa and Amo and Geraldine all chatting back and forth. You guys have taken it off the tracks though from our question. Our question is where you can win $25 an HSN gift card. Our question is, if you had an extra 6 minutes on the day, in a day, what would you do with it? What would you do with it? Would you eat a dessert? Would you go for a walk? Would you call your best friend? Would maybe you do your brows? All right, so answer the question in the chat because I'm so excited. You guys, it has been over a year since Benefit Cosmetics has had GimMe Brow Plus here at HSN. One is sold every 6 seconds in all the major retailers. Why did it take us so long to get this back? But guess what? We thought, you know what? It's back. Let's give you a smart deal. One full size of the GimMe Brow is $24. We're giving you a second full size. That should be another $24. We're giving you the second one for $1. So for a limited time, it's kind of like a mini today special. You get both full size of the GimMe Brow Plus volumizers for $25. Break up your payments, $8 and change gets it home, free shipping and handling. Why is Benefit Cosmetics the #1 brow brand in the world? Well, it's because they know brows better than anyone else, and this is my go-to. GimMe Brow actually has micro little tiny fibers that adhere to your hair and make your brow hair look thicker, fuller, longer. You get that perfect customized brow, and we also have different shades for you to choose. So, you ready for this? We've got light, we've got medium, we've got deep, but drum roll, please. Back. We've got GimMe Brow back. We thought, why not launch the Cool Gray? So brand new to the line, the Cool Gray, already on fire. So excited to be able to have it. I feel like I've been talking in circles this morning. So if you'd like to go ahead and place your order, I'm wearing it in the medium. We're gonna go out to the expert and Chief Brand Ambassador, Annie Ford Danielson, joining us via Skype. Annie, you gotta take over, girlfriend. Apparently I need some coffee or some water, but my words are like, blah, 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 blah.
Hey, you know what? It's all good. I'm highly caffeinated over here in California, so I got you, girl. And also, I've got one set of my lashes and brows on, so part of me has woken up beautiful, and the other part of me is needing a little assistance, so we'll get there. But yes, let's talk all things GimMe Brow. I am so excited she's back. I want to walk you through the animation because this is unlike any brow product you've ever seen before. It's so easy to do, and here's why. It's not one of those, tricky, you have to be a makeup artist kind of products. It's going to volumize your brows with a tinted gel base. So it's actually going to put the hair back into your eyebrows. With the swipe of a wand, you don't need to be a makeup artist, you don't need to be a professional. If you can brush your teeth, you can get your brows back, right? And look at the results. 94% of you said that your brows looked thicker. Your brows are looking more natural. With one swipe, look at the lift and the age-defying results that you're seeing here with GimMe Brow. And the thing that I love the most about it, what all of you say about GimMe Brow when you get this home, is how easy and effective it is. I want to go straight to live in studio if we can, so we can look at just how easy that application is. I'm wearing the medium shade. Cindy here is wearing the medium shade, and watch as she puts the brows back into her hair. Because think about this. If you have patchiness, sparseness, grays in your brows, maybe your brows have just disappeared over the years, what do? A lot of times we reach for, you know, the pencils and the waxes and the powders. Not anymore. That took 5 seconds.
Oh my gosh, her live. Okay, so you guys, if you have to come to your television screen, because Cindy's only done one eye. She's only done one brow. We're gonna show you
one
a live
eye. She's gonna
before
go for
and
that
after.
other one in a second.
You know what's so funny is she has one brow done, and then the other eye, is one lash done.
I know, the other mascara.
She's got us all tricked out. So it literally tints the hair we have, grabs and deposits these little tiny microfibers onto the hair, so you get fuller, thicker brows that last. And it's like a little tiny micro mascara wand. So watch as I put this on my hand. It gives it the hair-like strokes as well. So whether you choose the light, I've got it on in the medium. Look at this. It's so simple. So, and you don't have to do a lot. A little bit goes a long way, but it is buildable. And now we've got the cool gray. I've already wiped off. Let me get some more. We've got the cool gray. Tell us why you did the gray.
I'm obsessed with the gray because everyone that has that salt and pepper hair, this was made for you to get that natural looking brow. A lot of you said to us, we want GimMe Brow, but we need it in the cool gray because everything is looking too warm on our brows and it's looking too orange. And that's why we made this for you. When we came out with this shade, it has been our best seller for anyone like that has that beautiful salt and pepper hair. I'm telling you, it's gonna be the perfect match. I wanna go back to Cindy and show you the application again and see just how easy this is because I can't stress it enough. Check this out. If we could come in close, Cindy, slow down for us a second, honey. There you go, look at that.
It's so easy, she's
like,
so good at it now.
It's already done, right? Look at that. Look at the application. You just press it onto your skin. And not only, Valerie, are you getting your brows back, you're actually putting hair, individual hairs back into your brows. So it's never gonna look drawn on. It's never gonna look stenciled in or stamped on, but we're gonna show you a full face before and after. Look at the difference. And I don't know if we can actually show a full face before and after because what I really want to stress to you at home is that brows make you look younger. Brows lift your entire look of your face. They open up your eyes. They take 10 years off of the way you look, but brows can be hard, Valerie. I think they can be intimidating. You would think that you have to be a professional, that you need all these tools, but look at that.
You know what's so funny, Annie, I literally wrote on my card, don't let brows be intimidating. This is a one-stop shop. It's so easy, so natural. And I love that not only does it give that subtle tint, it also tames the brows, sets the brows, and then makes your brows look so naturally fuller and thicker. We are relaunching this. This is selling in all the major retailers. One sells every 6 seconds. We haven't had GimMe Brow here at HSN in over a year. So it's like, where have you been all my life? So we thought, why not bring in 2? If you go anywhere else, you'll spend $48 on this set. We're giving it to you 1 for $25. Why not get the second one for $1 more as our big relaunch here at the network? And you do have the light, the medium, the deep, or the gray. I'm wearing it in the medium. This is a game changer, Annie. When we talk about sparse, thin, lack of brows, no brows, light brows, I mean, you saw it in Cindy. Like, and I know you've only done one eye as well. It's the simplest thing. And for me, some days, Annie, I go all out. I'm like filling them in, penciling them in, trimming. I'm doing the whole thing. You know what I would do on most days?
Do the whole 9 yards.
Just GimMe Brow. GimMe Brow's like, if I've got one product to use on my brows, it's GimMe Brow.
Oh, I'm the same way. I was actually just talking to one of our beauty artists and she said, okay, you're a working mom. You have 5 seconds. What's the product you choose? I was like, GimMe Brow. It's not even a question. I want to show, we have some more application videos, but I want to show at home, this is hands down the most simple solution for looking pulled together, for lifting the eye area, for getting that youthful look back to your brows. So this is Anne, and she's wearing the cool gray. With a swipe of a wand, Anne has lifted her eyes. You're gonna open up, defy gravity. You're gonna get the hair back. Because how many of us have just lost our tail? Maybe the end of your brow has started to kind of do a disappearing act. Maybe you have grays growing in. Maybe you just don't have that lift that you used to have to your eye area. It's so simple. and it's so easy to use. And the beauty of it is that it lasts. It's long wearing. It's never going to smudge. It's never going to budge. But this is just one of those products you have to try. You have to get your hands on it, because the minute you swipe it on, you're going to be like, I don't know how I lived without GimMe Brow. It's one of those products, I swear to you. I mean, Valerie, you were saying this is your everyday. This is your go-to, your bread and butter.
It's the easiest thing, you guys. You don't have to be intimidated. You don't have to be a makeup artist to be able to do this.
No.
And it's so easy with the shades. And you're getting two, because once you fall in love with it, you don't want to live without it. There's a lot of product in here as well, so a little bit goes a long way. One is $24. Why not get the second one for $1 more? It's the same formulation. It's the same shade, but you're getting a better price than you get anywhere else. And you can do flex pay. So if you want to just try it, we give you 30 days to try out, even our cosmetics, $8 and change on any major credit card, free shipping and handling to totally transform and give you that thicker, fuller brow, which, by the way, if you haven't noticed, brows are in. Brows are having a moment. So if you can literally swipe on just like a little tiny mini mascara wand, you're going to not only swipe on color, you're going to swipe on those microfibers that literally give the illusion that your eyes are bigger and wider and your arches are lifted. I mean, look at this.
I mean, I have to say, brows are definitely having a moment, but if you're like me, I need brows to look supported. My face needs brows to get that lift, to get that kind of, my whole face kind of disappears if I don't have my brows on. And to me, this is one of those things that you don't want to be trendy with your brows. You don't want to spend the time and the money thinking about, okay, what shape do I need? Just look younger, ladies. Just look pulled together. Like, throw it on, go out, do what you got to do, but it stays all day and the value is bananas.
It's insane. It's comfortable. It's easy to wear. It comes off when you wash it off. And notice this is it. This is just that little tiny micro like mascara tip, and it doesn't deposit too much product. You notice little hair-like strokes. Look at that. It's so easy, so wonderful. I know you're going to love the GimMe Brow Plus. So definitely take advantage of this smart deal. It is a very smart deal. But we have lots of smart deals on hsn.com, which are limited opportunities at phenomenal values that we just can't duplicate for very long. So if you want to go to hsn.com, you can find all of our smart deals. Just type in smart deals and you'll see things from culinary, we've got electronics, we have bedding, we've got cleaning, we've got a bunch of everything. So you can definitely find some real winners in there. Place your order for the GimMe Brow. It's item number 095299. Take advantage of the free shipping and handling, and take advantage that it is back. We can't offer that on Autoship, so if you'd like to pick up several, please feel free to do so. Now, since we're talking eyes, since we're talking brow, since, let's be honest, it's what everybody's seeing from us, because hello, mask life, let's talk mascara. Let's talk eyelashes. Let's talk again. We just talked about Benefit being the brow authority. They're also the #1 selling prestige mascara brand in the United States. Here's what they're bringing for you. They're bringing you They're Real. This is a duo that you can't find anywhere else. The full size They're Real mascara is a $25 mascara. Look at the price point. For $5 less than you can buy the full size. We're also giving you your travel size or your mini. Full size brush though, so you're basically getting two, under $7 to get it home. Best selling formulation, why? Because it's gonna give you extreme length, extreme volume, jet black formulation, but it lifts, it curls, it separates, it finds every single little lash, Annie. It makes people think and ask you, and they come up to you and they go, are those real? Is that real? And you're like, they're real, baby. Those lashes are my lashes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm so excited. You know, what's so funny is when I looked at this deal, I actually had to Google how much a full size They're Real was. Cause I was like, did we lower the price of They're Real like permanently? And then I saw this deal. It was crazy. But anyways, this is all about length. 94% saw massive lash extension. So check this out. I have They're Real on one side of my lashes. I wear it on my upper and my lower because it's completely smudge proof. But this mascara is unbelievable. Why? Because of the brush. There's this exclusive brush that has this ball tip. So you can use the mascara this way and you can get into the little lashes and then you go vertical and you push your lashes up and out. On Cindy, we're going to show application. And then if we have time, I'll show you on my lashes as well. But I want to start live in studio just because the lighting's better. And Cindy can really show you how you get into those lashes. So when you get this home, when you get your two They're Reals home, you kind of go through the lashes like Cindy's doing. And if we can come in closer to said, look at that. She's going vertical with that ball tip. And what does that do? It's gonna grab those little lashes on the inner corner, on the outer corner, the lashes that you can never get without making a huge mess and maybe poking yourself in the eye. Woo. Oh my God, Cindy, that is crazy on you. I actually didn't really expect that, girl. Look at just the lift. It's your lashes will defy gravity. They're going to be lengthened, separated, curled. But my favorite thing about it, especially if you're starting to experience some crepiness under your eyes or on your lids, it's never going to smudge, because that's my biggest pet peeve is when I see women who have, you know, crepiness on their lids and then their mascara is not working for them. It's actually working against you. And that's not fair. Your mascara needs to work for you, opening up your eye and really kind of bringing that wide awake look. And that's why They're Real is, you know, the best in class when it comes to mascara.
And I bet busy moms like you swear by mascara, because listen, a cup of coffee can only do so much. It's not gonna fix my lashes. So mascara is a game changer because it makes you look awake. It makes you look more youthful. It makes the whites of your eyes brighter. The color in your eyes looks sharper. Of course, the brows, we've just framed the eyes. And as you watch Annie putting it on, you don't need a whole lot. You don't need multiple coats to get that dramatic length.
No, it's super, super simple. And I think, you know, when we talk about brows, when we talk about lashes, that's what I love about GimMe Brow. And that's what I love about They're Real, is that these are the two products that are going to work as hard as you do all day long. These are the products. And, you know, my mom and aunt, when they founded this company, they said, we are not going to make products that don't work as hard as we do. And that is such a good thing to stand by, because when you open up that mascara, you know, just ask yourself, are you getting the before and afters that you're seeing here? You know, maybe you've been using the same mascara for years and years. Well, not all mascaras are created equal, and maybe you're new to Benefit. This is the time to try something new. This is the time to see what 4 years of innovation in a little tube can do for your lashes, because, you know, no matter what your lash limit is, we got you covered, girls.
Oh, I like that. They're going to take those lashes to limits so you never thought you could, right? Annie, thank you so very much. You look beautiful, even in the middle of the night in California. You guys, if you love the They're Real, remember, one full size is $25. When was the last time somebody says, well, let me give you $5 back and I'm gonna give you a second one? You know, yes, it's a travel size, it's a mini size, but it's got the full size brush. So it's incredible. You're gonna love it. A lot of our girls are talking about mascara now. Geraldine says mascara really makes the eyes pop. And then she was asking what color your eyes are. So I love that. I've got blue eyes. Color of your eyes. All right. We're gonna round out, we're gonna continue, we're gonna talk about eyes, but we're actually gonna take it a little further, because we're going to get results from an iconic visionary, one of the most influential makeup artists on the planet, Kevyn Aucoin, celebrity makeup artist who literally was one of the first teachers to teach people like you and I how to do our makeup, because that's what he did with the celebrities. Well, we've got for you an original and an icon. This is the Sensual Skin Enhancer. And I say enhancer, it's also a concealer. It's going to correct. It can be your camouflage. It can be your foundation, any imperfection on your face. If you've ever wanted to erase the appearance of those imperfections like magic, well, we're giving you the magic wand, because right here you're gonna get the duo. The duet. This is the concealer brush. It is dual-ended. This right here is a $32 value. And then you've got your choice of colors, of shades in this Sensual Skin Enhancer Concealer. This is a huge customer pick. People have written in and said it's unbelievable. A little goes a long way. It's luxurious, it's perfect. And here are a very easy way. We've got 16 shades, but here are the most common shades chosen. In the light category, you've got number 2, number 5. In the medium category, you've got 7, 9, and 11. In the deep category, you've got 12, 13, and 15, and we'll go over what those are. I typically wear a 6 as my concealer, which is in the light, and then I go up to like an 8, sometimes a 7. If I want to wear it as like a full coverage. It is buildable, it is blendable, but it will last you forever. This multitasker is unbelievable. So Victoria is in the studio. Victoria, what color are you wearing, baby? She's wearing color, her number is 13 for underneath her eyes. The brand ambassador, the woman who knows everything about Kevyn Aucoin's line, is Drina Paljavec. She's joining us from her home with her own very astounding before and afters that we're gonna look at, because honestly, Drina, this is kind of like a one and done. Any little area on your face you might not feel is your very best face forward, you can, like magic, erase it and make it look beautiful.
Absolutely, Valerie. So nice to see you.
Good to see you.
So yeah, Kevin O'Quan designed this product himself, and that's why this is so special for us. He created this product for all the makeup artists out there, but also for newbies too. For us, someone that, like me, I'm doing my makeup at home every day or on the go. So it's very easy, it's very simple. It's a foundation, it's a concealer, it's a color corrector. I call it, it's like a magic eraser. So this product is all in one. You need a smallest amount. Literally, the rice grain amount will do for entire face. So you probably can barely see how much product I'm using. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove, just so I can show you, I'm gonna remove half of my face, and I'm perfect candidate for this product because I have very dark circles under the eye area. So I'm gonna just remove underneath my eye area, just so I could show you how dark I am under the eye. Look at this, Valerie. This is just perfect, and I call it magic eraser.
So what color are you putting underneath your eyes?
So I am a number 9, medium number 9.
Okay.
So I can also, what I could do is I could pull it all over my face, and I could use it as a base for my shadow. I also have it under my eyeshadow as a base. And look at that.
Look how beautiful that is.
Imagine you have one product for everything. Foundation,
and I love
concealer, color corrector, all in one. So what I'm talking about color correcting is because under the eye area, we always are a little bit more darker blue. So what you need a little bit more like a peach undertone. So from the light shades, if you're a light complexion, you would go to number 5 as a color corrector. For medium shades, you would go to number 9. And for deep, you would go to number 13.
Okay, I love that. So we've got a full assortment on hsn.com. In fact, all 16 shades that you see here are there. If you want to really dial in, if you've got those undertones and you know what they are. The value on this is unbelievable because it's an $80 value. Just the concealer, the pot of concealer is $48. So you're basically getting the brush for free. If you'd like to try it, read the reviews on this. It's a huge customer pick. It's only $16 to try. I love how creamy and emollient it is. I love how it doesn't settle into the fine lines and wrinkles or get dry or cakey. And I love that you get the brush included so you can get that professional application. It is buildable. It will go a long way. Victoria used the tiniest little amount. And you were in what shade again? 13? 13 is her shade, and look at the before and afters that we're gonna show you. So if you have maybe acne spots or redness or broken capillaries, darkness under the eyes, heavy bags underneath your eyes, you gotta whiten and brighten it up, draw light to your face, which gives it the illusion that those things are gone. Maybe it's just, you know, discoloration. This is basically waterproof, right? It gives you an airbrushed look. It's totally smoothing and concealing and seamless. It's like a little magic eraser. And I wanna show you real quick on my hand. So I went ahead and I put on, this is gonna be shade number 6, and this is gonna be shade number 8, okay, just to show you. So I'll use the lighter shade as my true concealer. I'll use the darker shade as my foundation. It is that versatile, that much of a multitasker. But watch as I sort of just blend this in, how far this will go. And I know, Drina, one of the things that I told you before the show is, I thought that this was a foundation. I actually use this as my entire face, kind of like a BB cream. I had put on my moisturizer, and I just put on a little bit, and I sort of just kept blending it out, and I got this beautiful sheer wash of color on my skin.
Yes, and you can mix it with your favorite moisturizer or your favorite primer. This will give you a perfect, even skin tone, even if you sheer it out. So, but you could wear it as a full coverage, or make, like, if you want more sheer coverage, you just mix it with your favorite moisturizer. I'm gonna also show you how this is also a water resistant and a sweat proof. So I'm gonna apply it a little bit on back of my hand. And I'm gonna spray some water. I'm gonna show you how that water sits on top of the skin. If you could see, and I'm gonna blot the water off my hand, and I still have foundation on.
Look at that. I love it. And right now it is hot outside. We're dealing with sweat. We're out in the pool. We're in the water. Look at my hands, because I know our cameras can get it even closer. You can really see, look at all the blue and the red veins in my hand. And of course, this isn't the exact color because I went all the way to the end there, but you can see the coverage. Also, it's not transferring, it is smooth, it feels like silk, it's like having a second skin, and today's price is really unbelievable because you're not paying for the professional brush. So choose your shade, light, medium, or deep. We do have a full assortment on hsn.com of 16 shades. I like to wear the 6 or the 7, and then you are getting the brush and you're not paying for it. Drina, any last words about maybe how it, like this concealer being different than maybe other concealers?
Is totally different because you can customize your own concealer. It depends on what you're doing for the day.
Yeah.
If you want a full coverage, you can just make it more fuller coverage. If you want to make it more sheer, you just add a little bit of a moisturizer. And what I love, the brush is the key.
Yep.
The brush will help you to pick the right amount. A rice grain amount will do it. This spot will last you forever.
Love that.
You need a smallest amount.
Drina, we've got to move on. Thank you so very much for being on Wake Up Beautiful, and thank you guys for shopping with me each and every week. Our $25 HSN gift card winner is Piper G, so congratulations, Piper. Thank you to everyone that got social with us. Remember, I'll shop with you on Friday, but next Wednesday, Debbie D is going to be here to take you shopping for Wake Up Beautiful. But I'm going to leave you in great hands. We've got Alice standing by and our newest show host, Nicole, in the kitchen. Don't go anywhere.